Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. I'm going to open my water, take a drink of it, because I'm kind of thirsty. Oh, that's better. Okay, we are back to work on the Pocket File Folder Journal, and I'm using Tim Holtz papers in this. French Industrial, I think, is the one. But I am also pulling from this one, Memoranda. It had some more colorful papers in it, and I wanted to add some colorful right here. Now, I was going to put pockets of flip up, flip down on these. I've decided not to do that, and I'll tell you why. So we'll take that off. When you fold this up, you right now have a journal, and there is absolutely no space in there for your papers. So I did it once again. I left no room for papers, but I left room for this beautiful little fold here. So right here, we are going to put belly bands. It'll be a perfect place to store little bits and pieces. And then I wanted to show you this other thing I did in here. Is I went ahead and inked it up in there. Can you see that? I used this stencil right here, and I used green. And this stencil is a Stamperia mixed media art stencil. KSTD 164. There you go. That is this stencil here, and I love this stencil. It's the first time I used it. It's very nice. Okay, so I'm going to put this card back in here. I'm still debating this corner here. These are kind of in the way, actually. So I'm debating about putting an eyelet in here to hold them together. This would become a pocket here, and then this one I'd have to cut this card down. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to do it. The other thing I can do is actually cut these at an angle, and or I could round them, and that might be enough to make them lay flat. So anyway, so that is something. Let's just start with the little angle cut, or not the angle cut. No angle cut. No, don't do that. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch. Just a little half thing there. And that might be enough to make it work a little bit better, or at least eventually lay flat, or not. It may not. There we go. But the one thing is that once this is together, it doesn't matter. It's just kind of not even in its way. It's not in its own way. Okay. Taking these little pieces out. Oh, put that one back. Let me take them out while I put on the belly bands. Let's just set that there for now. Okay, so this is out of the Memoranda paper. And I wanted to just add a pop of color out here. So we're going to start right here. And we're going to put on our belly bands. And we're going to belly band around. Oh, sorry. No belly dancing right here, right now. I don't even belly dance. I don't know how. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay, I'm going to put this more at the top because I cut it a little bit short. So, more towards the top. And then the bottom actually will get covered by a pocket. And here is my pocket. It's going to go right here, but I'm going to bring it all the way down to the bottom. And this is just a little tiny pocket. I better put a little thumb notch in it. Let's see. You don't need to, as long as you stick something in it that sticks up out of the pocket. Oh, drop this on the floor. I better pick it up before my dog does. I'm surprised she's not already in here. Once she hears something hit the floor, it's like, oh boy. I'm on it, she says. I'm on it. That's a nice little cut in there. We can do the same thing over here. Okay, I forgot. That won't go over 2 pieces of thick paper. And this paper is pretty thick. So, there we go. Nice deep thumb notch. Okay, so let's glue this on. See if I can make a nice thin line of glue. Of course, you don't want it too thin because then it'll break away when it gets tugged on or something. Okay, now pick that up a little bit. And let's put a little piece of paper under there for a minute. Okay, now this belly band will be more of a tuck belly band. It doesn't have a lot of play in it. And I'm going to put this specimen tag on here, like so. Now, do we or don't we put something under it? I do have some of this. I love this stuff. This box is just, and I love this one. I get both of those from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. They are both absolutely a delight to play with. Oh, the other thing that would have been good was like a little burlap. So there's that. Oh, look. This might be just right. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. So we're going with that. Right here. Just like so. And before I get too far here, I do want to fray this a little bit. So I'm just going to use a little pin here. To fray it. Okay. So that's going to go there. It's right over here just a little ways away from this, I'll trim. I should have tore it. It would have been better. It's probably too crooked. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's too short. Look at that. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just using my pen to scrape those little bits out. Okay, there to there. There we go. Okay. Little specimen tag. We are going to put our little specimen down there too. Okay. Let me put my pin up before I stick my hand on it and give myself a little shockity shock from a pin. It doesn't matter what glue you use as long as it sticks to a fabric. I'm using Fabri-Tac. And then down here I have a specimen, a butterfly specimen. And we will get rid of some of that extra white around his body. And this little specimen guy is going to go right here, just like so. It's in good order and condition, it says. Now we need a pan. I don't have one here. Usually I keep a little pen so that I can put on his little tentacles. But here's a pencil. There we go. I can go over that with ink pretty soon. And then for right up here I have this little sticker thingy I thought I'd put on. Just for fun. There we go. And now we will repeat on the other side. So a little art glitter glue at the top, a little at the bottom. Put it mostly towards the top. Any extra will be covered up by our little bucket. Which is right here. How about that I prep stuff? I had to think about this because I've been thinking about where the journal's going to go. Where do we put it? Gotta find a place. Okay, I'm going to put this back under there. Let's go ahead and we'll put this up here. This one has been off of its sticker base before, so I'm definitely going to need some glue on it. There we go. So we got our butterfly specimen stuff here. Let's see if this one will fit. Not quite. No, of course not. Although I could kind of make it work. And then I would use it. And that would be a very good thing to do. Just kind of dabbing this on here, because if it gets too close to the surface, it's not going to look too pretty. So be gentle when you're pushing on your glue here so that it doesn't come through. Get the glue off my hands a little bit. This is supposed to stick to fabric. Okay. And I have this pretty little butterfly that I want to apply. Going to give him just a little angle. So he's looking over here at his friend, and it's like, we've been captured. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I have my little pen in here. I have a felty type pen. I don't think I can make a tiny little mark. No, that one makes a fat mark. So hang on, let me grab the right pen for this job. One of these ought to do it. That one says bold. Oh, B for brush. There we go, perfect. There we go. Now he can find his way. If you want him to show up better, you could use like one of those slick, I can't think what you call them right now. Sorry. The name is right out of my head. You know, the little bottles with the pearly stuff. You could use that. That would work. Let me grab one so I can tell you what I mean. Like these pops of colors or stickles. You could use stickles on it, and that would make a really nice antenna. So there. Now we need a little journaling card under there or something. Okay, so we have two nice pieces here. One is a letter envelope, and one is a journaling card. And now we need a journaling card out here. We have some in here, so we need one here. So what should we do? That belly band is the green. The background, oh, I love this. I do love this one. Absolutely. Oh, and I love that too. Green and red, kind of Christmas. Any of these would work, really. Oh, and I love this one. That's a nice one too. Oh, there. This one is perfect. Ugh. All right. So let's cut it off. It's gonna, be shorter because we have our glue in there, and we don't want it to be so tight that we can't just slip something in it. So I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do. Should I make a booklet? No, I'm going to make a journaling card, a big journaling card. Right there. And what is a journaling card? Well, a journaling card is a card that has writing space on one side or the other or both. And it is specifically for journaling, to write your thoughts on. Say you run into an old friend and they have a new address, then that would allow you to flip this over and write it right here. Or you could even write it on this side. It really wouldn't matter. So we have this one. Let's make another one. And if we get lucky, we'll have all this journaling space right there, and we won't have to back these, because the more we back right now, the more, or the less space we have in our book, and the more bulk we end up with. Right there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. There. And there. Okay, let's put that back there. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice, huh? Very nice space. Let's make sure they fit. Well, going to be fine. And then this one has some journaling space on it. So we really don't need to back them at all. That's good. Okay. Clippity clip on the corners. There we go. There's one. They are pretty thinned paper this way. So I think what we'll do is on the top here, we will put a little bit of lace or something so that it makes it easier to pull out. So let me get that. Oh. There's green. Okay, now this is just to give it a little bit of weight on the outside part of the card so that, oh good heavens, where is it? It's wrapped around like an octopus here. So we're going to put this on here like so. Ooh, but I think it needs a little extra. What's it need? Maybe just a little bit of this. Just to define it, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to cut that down a little bit. Oh, the other thing we could use is this. I like that idea too. Oh, it's getting fatter and fatter already, isn't it? Okay. Another 3/4. Okay. There we are. And we'll bring in some ground espresso. And some more ground espresso. I'm wrinkling it all up, aren't I? That's okay. Okay, now let's look at this. Yes, I think that might work. I think I would like that. Emily will like it too because I'm going to have to order some more. I'm pretty sure. Even if I didn't need to, it'd be a good time to do it. Save your strings, you might need them. Don't know, you don't have to save them all. Oh, as in our save. Save this, save that. Oh my gosh, the room is overflowing. Well, can't save anymore. Okay, there's that one. Let's flip it this way. Line that up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I made it. Not quite where I wanted it to be. That's okay. Let's just clip it and then we can fray it. Yeah, okay. Clip and fray, clip and fray. And even if it's crooked, when you clip it, it will give it an uneven edge, and that will look cool too. Okay, find that big needle. Concentrating. Be very, very quiet. Ah, there we go. We did it. Now, does it or doesn't it? I think we have it. Now it's going to be a little long. I'll have to trim it off. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just leave it too big. Why not? It's a grungy atmosphere anyway. Let's just leave it. Oh, I think the paper fits fine. It's the fabric that is a little too big. But that's okay. I like it. And I don't even know if we need this on it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a nice element. Oh, what the heck. Put the element on. Why not? Okay, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't go through. Kind of feels like it might. I'm going to put that right down the center. I'm just going to pat it. I don't want to press because I don't want that glue to come barreling through the surface of that little bitty stuff in there. Oh, I like it. I think that looks really nice. Okay. And we will do another repeat, which will be over here. Okay, and we have our nice wide piece on this one. So we'll go on here like so. And little at the top, little at the bottom. There we go. And some at the back, none at the front. Right side up, not upside down. Okay. And clip that extra long string off because we don't want that. A lot of people like that. I'm not particularly fond of extra long strings. I know I clipped it, didn't I? I wasn't going to, but the green I had to clip. It just did not belong that tall. And we'll do the same thing over here. And we'll just dab it along. Like so. And right down in the center, we will be gentle. Oh, Libby is so much better now that she's had her allergy shot and her arthritis shot. But wow, it's more expensive to take a dog to get her shots and see the doctor than it is for me. Imagine that. Vets charging so much money anymore. And no offense to anybody that's a vet, but wow. Veterinary medicine must be expensive products. You know, if they have to charge so much money. Oh my goodness. It really shocks me. Okay, so we have some really cool journaling cards here now. They will slip in, but they will not slip out if your book is being held this way, because this really cool band is going to hold them inside the book. So, little tip there, when you want it to stay inside the book, give it something to hang on to. Okay, so there we are for today. Ooh, we need something right there, don't we? What do? We go to the Tim Holtz book and we look for our little pieces that we made that are no longer sitting right in the front. Oh, here's a tag. Yes. There's one. And Oh, there's one I didn't make yet. And that one. That one. I didn't make that one or that one. Or that one. Oh, I thought I made a bunch of tags. Oh, here's a little tag. Okay. So sometimes I just sit down with my Tim Holtz ephemera, like if it's in pieces and can't be a journaling card or something, I turn them into tags. Like here was a little shorty, so I turned it into a little short tag. So I can tell I need to make some more tags. So that's what I need to do today, is make a few more tags to put in pockets. I'd kind of like to have at least 3 per pocket, I think, out here. So I'll leave that to let me know I need to do that. And then we'll have this one. I need to cut that one. And that one. And gosh, they're all the same. Doesn't matter. And that one. So I have to cut some tags today. So there we go. There are our pages. You don't need to see all that in there. I'll just put them up there. I know what I have to do. Put one there and one over here. And you could stamp on those if you wanted. Okay, well, I sure appreciate you hanging out with me today and working on this pocket file folder journal. These are great fun to use. I love them. And I guess that's all I have for today. So thank you very much for following along with this and for all the great comments I've been getting. And hello, new subscribers, and hi, all my other subscribers. I'm so glad you're all here. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. So big hugs all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.